comments.
Hey guys, we're live. Mom,
hi guys, I'm still not ready yet. I hit the start button and I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I have to get the computer out so I can see the comments. So this is Sewing with Katie and one big fat kitty cat. Here, hold on, let me show you. There he is. He's sitting right in the middle of all of her stuff.
That's alright.
That's alright.
We're not using that space anyway.
No, that space is not being used. So I'm going to try to pull up the live stream here, but Kate's going to show you, she's going to tell you about what we're going to be doing today.
So, what we're going to be doing today.
Good morning, Peppermint Butler and beautiful
Butterfly Enterprises.
Butterfly Enterprise. It's going by too fast. I can't see it.
So I'm gonna teach you guys how to thread your sewing machine. Even though sometimes that may vary depending on what sewing machine you have. I'm going to show you how to thread your bobbin, which also sometimes
well, I think it's pretty
much the same gist
for
both
most sewing machines.
But sometimes it's a little different. But
yeah, and we're gonna have two different. Like right now, you'll see us from here, but when she's doing stuff, I'm gonna try to move you over here. We have a tripod over by Katie so that I can get a better view of what she's doing, because it's really hard to sew and do your own filming at the same time. Katie found out, so I'm going to be her camera person today.
Yes.
So
we're also going to be doing hemming today. Mm-hmm. And we're going to be doing seaming. Seaming? Is that a word? We're going to learn how to do a seam.
Yes.
But yeah.
Okay. So I'm like I said, we started a little bit early and I was not ready.
Did you turn the volume off?
I did turn the volume off so that there's not.
But yeah, today is going to be a little bit shorter because we have places to go.
Hi, Danny. Yeah, we have family to go see today and stuff. You know, you ever have those days where you're like, I got so much stuff to do and there's not enough time in the day. That's how I'm feeling a little bit today. Now, this was planned, but we had some other stuff kind of thrown at us and then stuff that I kind of took on myself that maybe I shouldn't have. But, so yeah, we're going to, what time is it?
Okay. It's time for you to watch.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to start things. So, if you guys have any questions for Kate, please put them in capital letters so that I can see them later. So let me bring you over here, and we're going to show you Kate's sewing machine.
Well, you're going to have to go over my shoulder for this one because you kind of have to thread the bobbin first before you thread the machine.
All right, so let me turn you around. Wait, how do I do that? Okay, there it is. Sorry.
Camera button.
You don't want to there we go. So this is, hold on, let me go over your shoulder here a bit. This is Katie's sewing machine. This was a birthday present, wasn't it?
It was either a birthday present or a Christmas present.
Yes, from my grandmother and my aunt, because they saw that she had a love for sewing. And so they bought her this, which was really, really kind. So Katie, tell them what you're doing right now.
So right now, I have our pink thread, which we're going to use from the last week's sewing stuff. And so it matches the fabric and everything.
Okay, so show them how because you went through that and it might be hard to see the thread, but so show them how you do what you do.
So I have the spool of thread. I'm putting it on this little thing right here because that's where the thread goes. And then it goes around this, not this, which...
The other one is for actually when you're sewing, right?
Yeah. So what you're going to do is you're going to thread this
bobbin
thread through the...
Now show them which hole you put it in, because I was threading it wrong and you corrected me on it.
You thread... Well, yeah.
I was going through...
This one. That one, that's not really a hole. That's just not...
But you go on the inside and not on the outside, right? Because I was going on the outside and she was like, nope, that's wrong.
That is wrong. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And so we're going to pull it tight. I'm going to put on this thing.
So this little thing here is where it goes.
And it moves back.
Gina, get out of the trash.
Gosh. You're trying to be a star.
We're even in the room and you're doing it. She has a tendency, like if we leave her and we don't take the trash out, I see you.
So
she'll dig in the trash, but we're actually here and she's trying to do it. All right. So you're tightening it up just a little bit so your string's not so long.
I'm not wasting a whole bunch of string.
Yeah.
And so what I'm going to do is I have my sewing machine on.
Okay. And how can you tell if your sewing machine's on?
The light should be on.
The light should be on.
Or
okay.
That's off. On.
Yeah.
Off. On.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to tighten that up a little bit more because...
Come over here. Maybe it'd be better to see over here.
And so I'm gonna hold on to this.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on to this and make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, because that post is actually kind of a little short, isn't it?
It is.
So we're come over here. So and you can see. And when it's done, it'll stop, right?
Yeah, it'll stop all of a sudden.
There, so it stopped, so you're done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my scissors aren't here. Forgot to get my scissors out.
Uh-oh, forgot to get your scissors out?
Yeah, they're down here.
Okay. So that was the little box that we showed you guys last week. That's kind of cool. That we got that at the Salvation Army store. And that was pretty awesome.
So
I think we paid like, what, $3 for it?
Yeah. You want to cut off that extra string at the top. And there.
Okay.
Why isn't my... Okay.
All right, so what are you going to do next?
You got to push that thing back, otherwise it won't work.
Okay.
And you're going to open up this thing right here. And it has like a little engraving right here for the instructions on how it goes. I don't know if you guys can see that. But basically you put it in. And if the stuff, like the thread is going this way, you want to make sure it's going that way. And then you go like that. And then I have a little thing here where it just cuts it off for me.
So that's how you thread a bobbin, right?
Yep. And then you put that thing back on because I've forgotten to do that. And
okay. And you're going to thread the sewing machine now, right?
Yeah. So it will have like things up here. So right here has 1, which is this thing. 2 goes down. 3.
And wait, hold on. There's
little numbers right here.
Yeah, but there's a little thing that you have to put.
Yeah, right up here.
Okay. And there's like a little, you can't see it real well, but there's like a little notch.
That thing right there.
Yeah, that you slide your thread through. And now, okay, this is going to be a tough angle to get, sweetie, so hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can.
There's a little metal thing right here. Sorry, my hands
so she has a threader on her.
And this isn't part of the thing, but there's a little metal thing right there, and you put it through that, and then...
Okay, so I'm sorry, I missed the little metal thing. Where is it?
There's right there.
Yeah. So it goes through there.
Goes through here. Ah! And then if you have a threader, you can do it. Or you can do it the...
Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to make you sick.
Old-fashioned way where you strain your eyesight.
Yeah, so that her needle threader is actually really kind of cool because for people who maybe don't have the eyesight they used to have, trying to thread a sewing machine needle is actually not the easiest thing in the world.
No. So. And then I have a little cutter up here for when I'm done sewing, I can just cut it off.
Okay.
But yeah, so that, my friends, is how you thread your sewing machine. Or my sewing machine and your bobbin.
Okay. Awesome.
Awesome.
So, let me see. I might need to change angles here so that we can see you and what you're doing.
So, I'm taking my pins out of this. And when I take it out, I'm going to make sure to not take out the tailored text that we put in last week, remember?
Because we put in tailored text. So I'm gonna change to like a tripod so I'm not so shaky. So hold on just a second.
Plus I'm taking out pins anyway.
Nothing super exciting, huh? Okay, that was my finger.
Great picture of your finger.
Yeah, great picture of my finger.
So this is our number 6 piece.
And here's her little, remember last week her little jar that she had? That's the lid for it. And so she's putting all of her pins in there.
This is upside down.
So the 6 piece is what?
It's It's 3/4 of the skirt.
Okay, so is it the like the sides or is it the front?
The sides.
Okay.
So this is the side.
Okay.
This is the bottom, and we're gonna hem the bottom because that's it.
So you hem the bottom first, or you do the seams first?
Actually, I should probably do the seams first.
Yeah.
I should probably do the seams.
Hi, Mom.
So that means we're gonna find number 7 thingy. Which is
I think it's easier to seam it first and then hem it, so that you have one big piece that you hem, and you aren't trying to match and line them all up.
So we're going to be taking out more pins. Ow, I just pricked myself.
Hey, Adeline. Sorry I didn't catch you before, but good morning, Sharon.
Good morning.
That's from my cousin Rhonda. My kids sing this good morning song now that is super duper obnoxious and fun, but they like sing it at the top of their lungs. So, yeah.
Good morning, 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 good morning.
Danny, we use our iPhones. We don't have fancy cameras. We just use our iPhones to film everything because it's what we have on us most of the time. So, and you're wanting to line up like your patterns, right?
Yes.
So that you don't have, because you have lines in that and you don't want some going one way and some going the other way.
Yeah.
Your great-grandmother liked your last class that you did. She watched it, so.
Yay, I hope I did everything right.
Yeah. So you're now lining up, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to pin. And so those notches, are those notches for helping you line it up?
Lining stuff up.
Okay. Because you don't have some on one side.
Okay, I'm trying to...
All right, so let's see what you did. Make sure that
I'm trying to make sure that
your fabric is going the same way.
Yeah. I don't think that's the right one.
Okay. Because what was happening is she had some lines going this way and then the other ones were coming this way, and we want them all going this way. So, right?
Yeah, sometimes that can be a problem with me. With lines, I can be
Sometimes. It's all okay. Do you need some help?
I'm trying to figure out if this is the right side. Yep, this is the right side.
Okay, so she's got the right side. So
I'm going to pin.
Do you need some help pinning, or do you?
If you can pin the other side,
I can pin the other side, yeah.
Make sure the things for the pockets are lined up.
Okay. Let me come over here. So.
I'd be careful because I think this was one of the things that it required notches, and I only did it, and I didn't write them down on the pattern. There's some on the 7 one, but there's not on the 6. So yeah, the pinning.
So it looks like this is the right side. Okay.
Oh, yours has a notch.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, I thought it did. I'm like, that's one.
Wait, that can't be right. That's too short. We're not professionals.
Oh, I missed it. You gotta wait. Hold on.
Okay, that's the wrong way. This is the right way.
You're confusing me.
What do you mean?
Okay. See this? It's got to line up with the other one on the 7, the other side of the 7. Unless it's
Wait.
That's right there.
But our pattern isn't right.
Hold on. Okay. See this?
Okay.
Your things have to line up.
Oh, okay.
So this is the right side. You pin these sides together.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. See, she's the professional. I'm just the help.
Sort of.
And okay, so the you want the pin heads to go on the kind of the inside, right? Because when you're pulling them out, you want it on the shortest side of your seam, correct?
Sure.
Okay. Well, that's what
I just do it how I normally do. I just feel like me doing it the way that Mom does them, like vertically. I do mine horizontally because I just feel like it keeps it together better. But you can do it your way too.
Okay. Well, I'm doing it my way.
Do it your way.
I'm doing it my way.
cat's holding all of our patterns for us.
Yeah, he's fat and lazy.
He's not helping at all. I'm
No,
offended.
he's not. He's not at all help. So, there we go. All right.
So, that's mine. Mine. I don't know if you can see it. But basically, it's a really long piece of fabric.
Yeah, so. Okay.
So
Now I'm going to move us a little bit closer so that you can see what she's doing.
There's never a good angle when you're...
There really is never a good angle when you're using...
I've had it down here, I've had it inside here, I've had it over here. I've tried working around it. It's just, there's no...
Maybe that's good. We'll hope. We'll hope and pray.
We'll hope and pray. Gotta make sure it's even.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna put it underneath your foot.
Oh, you have to put your thread behind. It has to go behind your...
Ow.
No, like this, honey. It's got to go in there and then behind.
It does that on its own.
It does. Okay. Well, then never mind. Don't listen to me.
Okay. This is usually
You're right. This is a weird. It's hard to get the angle on it.
You have like little measurements over here. It says 3/8, 1/2, 5/8, and 3/4, and then like 1, and then it like goes on.
So what do you usually do a seam on?
Usually it's 5/8 of an
5/8 of an inch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that makes it about that big. Maybe smaller.
Okay.
I'm probably not measuring it right, but
And you just want to line it up with that.
Yeah.
And do you go back and forth over when you start?
There's this little thing right here.
Here.
It's got like a sign, like a U-turn sign on it. Make a U-turn to the left. But it's
when you push that down.
You push that, you go backwards.
Okay, so maybe we'll do it from this side, and people might be able to see it a little better.
Yeah, I'll try not to put my head in front of it.
All right.
Okay. I want to keep it in line with this 5/8 thing.
So you could see how the fabric went back and forth?
Mm-hmm. That's the magic of the U-turn.
Mm-hmm.
Working right there.
Do you want me to take that?
You want to make sure that your fabric underneath isn't wrinkled, because
you don't want to sew a wrinkle into it.
Yeah, that's not cool.
And then you're getting down to the end, and you're going to go back and forth again, right?
Yeah. And then I have my little thing here, and I'm just going to cut it off.
Cut it off. There you go.
So there is our seam. It's all on its own now.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any holes or pins or anything. And usually what...
I've got you.
Okay. So usually what my great-grandmother taught me to do, and my grandmother, it's a mix of both. They usually have me press these down, and that's an old-timey word for ironing them down.
Yeah.
So you just like make it flat, so that way when you run over it, it doesn't go like and then like it mixes in all different things. Sometimes I don't do that.
Do I need to bring the ironing board up? And the iron?
I should probably get the other side done first.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to move it over here so you don't bump it with the thing. But I'll go get the iron and the ironing board.
Yes.
And then we'll let you guys be at that angle. And we'll press the seams.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
And that's cotton fabric, right, Kate?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll set our iron on the right temperature for cotton.
So, we've got both things done. And so now we just have a very big...
Wait.
What?
No, you're fine. Okay.
Don't scare me like that, Mom.
Alright.
Gosh. Here. You're the cameraman.
I'm the cameraman, so we're going to move you over here now.
Okay.
And Kate is going to, hold on.
Press.
She's going to press.
I'm going to press. You don't want it to leak all over.
Oh, I got too much water in it, didn't I?
Yes. What are we doing now?
We'll dump some of the water out.
Every time I use the iron, this happens. And it's only with me. I don't know what
Okay. So, yeah. All right, there we go.
Yes.
We are not professionals, people, so
No, we're not.
if you're coming here to learn how to professionally sew things, you're in the wrong place, right, Kate?
Right. Right. There you go. That's hot. It's hot.
It's hot.
Okay. So this is. Dang it.
Let me see while you're pressing if we've got any questions or
Yes.
anything. Nope, doesn't look like it. So if you guys have any questions for Katie, just let me know and I'll ask her. What is your problem, dog?
You gotta go outside.
You gotta go potty. Go potty.
So there you go. We've got that. We got our seams, and
You got it all pressed.
yes, and look. We've got it where the seams of our things are going in arrows.
Yeah, so I think that actually was an accident in our cutting because we didn't. So what you're actually wanting, and
We missed.
we messed this up, is you want these lines going the same way, but when we cut it, we placed the pattern in the wrong place.
I don't know. I think it looks nice.
I think it kind of looks cool, but you know, if
you don't like arrows, then you don't.
if you're super professional, this is not the video for you. So, right, Kate?
Right.
Okay. All right. So
So-
let's show them what's next.
I am gonna do the seam hemming next.
The seam hemming, and you're gonna fall.
I'm gonna trip over all
Okay.
these cords that we have down here.
Yeah. So where's your little? Cause okay, let me ask. This is gonna be a stupid question. Where's your little gauge for your hem?
It's in my brown box.
And don't you usually press it once you?
Yeah, you're right. We should.
Okay.
I moved you guys over here for no reason.
All right. All right. So you find your thing, and I'll move the camera back over where we were. Sorry, that was a shot of your rear end. Excuse me.
That was unfortunate.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna.
All right. So where is your little hem gauge?
I was planning on doing it without this.
Well, but don't you want to show them how to use
Sure, yeah.
that to?
Usually a 1-inch hem.
You're on the wrong side. That's not the bottom.
Yes, but you have to do the sides too.
Okay. All right.
So, move that over.
Oh, I don't want to step on that. That's gonna hurt.
Use the magnetic thing and then just go. And
There you go.
it'll be all like.
There we go.
Anyways, so usually it's a 1-inch hem, and you're gonna fold it like that. Gotta make sure it's even. I don't know if you guys are catching this, but I'm gonna
So the gauge is to use to make sure that you're even all the way around, right?
Yeah, so it'd be like...
I can't see it.
Like that.
Like that. Okay.
Yes. And we're gonna... See you.
So you want to press it once, right?
Yeah. Got it.
So do you need my help?
I'm gonna pin it in the middle.
Okay.
And on the sides. Sides. One side. I'm gonna pin it on one side.
Okay. And then you're going to press it.
Oh. There you go.
Now you can also buy fancy hemming foots
Yeah,
too.
I have one, and she said sometimes it doesn't always.
Yeah, we don't like them because they don't work as well. So it gets all bunched looking. And so she prefers to do it this way.
It makes the smallest hem in the world, though.
Yeah.
It's like itty bitty little space. And then we can we'll just pin it on the sides for extra caution.
Okay.
But I don't think we would need it.
Just so it doesn't flip up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we'd have to do that to all three sides. Down the bottom. Wait. Down the bottom.
The bottom? Yeah.
And down the other side.
Okay. All right. So do you want to show them how you're going to hem that, or are you going to do all the rest of them?
I think I'm going to do all the rest.
Okay.
If that's all right with you guys.
That's fine.
It's getting more than one thing done at a time.
Okay.
So yeah. Remember, if you have any questions, all caps so Mama can see them.
Yeah. It doesn't look like we have a whole lot of questions now. I think it's pretty self-explanatory what you're doing.
That's good.
So.
That means I'm probably doing something right.
Yep.
That or something terribly wrong. There you go.
There you go.
That's the side.
So the bottom ones are a little harder because you have the end that's already done, and you're going to have to flip that up, pin it, and then flip it again on the edges that have been pinned, right? Which way's the...
This is the bottom.
That's the bottom? Okay.
Yeah.
And like sometimes if you look like here, there's one piece that's slightly longer than the other, and we'll just fix that with the hemming.
Yeah.
So, and that usually happens like depending on who cut it, because I could have cut one of them, and I usually leave a little bit, like 1/8 of an inch, when I cut around a pattern where Katie may not leave that much.
I make sure it's on spot.
Yeah.
So
You pin.
Can you pin it?
Can I pin it? Yep, I can
Yeah.
pin it. I forget you go this way, right?
Yeah.
I'm pinning it to the ironing board. There.
Good job. Now I've got.
And I'm doing it one-handed. Ta-da!
It's the Wonder Woman of all sewing. Wonder Woman.
Boom, 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 boom. There you go. There's your pins.
Got. Not being even. But this always happens. It's not a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
Like I said, we can fix that when she folds it under again.
Where did this come from? That's floss.
It's dental floss. Who's sewing with dental floss?
I'm not sewing with dental floss.
That's just gross. Hopefully it's not used dental floss.
Ooh, it's got a needle in there. I could have died.
You could have died.
No.
I don't think you die from those kind of needles, honey.
Right. I knew that. Because it's uneven, it's going to be a little bit bigger than this.
There's dog.
Ooh, the Gina. just wants to be the star of the show today.
Come on, girl.
It's like it's all about me.
Oh, she might be out there. It's raining. It's starting to rain a little bit.
So I'm gonna.
You're gonna start ironing it down.
Yeah, ironing it.
Ironing it in it.
Ironing it. Ironing it.
Yeah, you don't want to scorch your fabric.
That's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah.
Dad.
Then you got to start all over again.
No, I don't like to start all over again, but sometimes
we were talking about the seams not being the same, and your Granny Kate always would say, like, on a galloping horse, no one can tell the difference. So wear your apron on a galloping horse.
Is that the moral of the story?
Yes.
Okay. Or is the moral of the story always wear your, like, bad apron on a galloping horse?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's kind of hard to tell these analogies these days. Don't know what to do.
Anyways.
See, this one's even. It's just that other side wasn't.
Yeah.
Now it's confusing me.
Which is confusing because you had to flip the pattern over. Like you doubled the fabric on the Well, I bet it's because a lot of times the one on the underside is shorter than the one on the top, just because of the way the scissors are.
Oh gosh, why? Why do they do this to me?
To annoy you.
Obviously.
I'm gonna pin that again.
Ow.
Don't pin yourself.
Easier said than done. Wet.
Is that where the iron leaked?
Yeah. Oh, wet. I don't like wet. Ow!
Don't touch that, it's hot. I keep moving the iron over.
And I keep disobeying the law.
Here, we're gonna move those.
It's stupid when you're using the iron.
So you can see here, she's got like a nice finished edge now. I just touched the iron. Ow.
Why do you keep...
I don't know.
I think it's a thing.
It's a thing.
You keep doing it and...
You're going to pin that end down because that's what we're talking about, because it's like kind of, you've doubled it over and then doubled it over again. It's harder sometimes to keep that edge down.
Hard.
I know.
Yeah,
I know, but then I keep doing
we keep
it.
burning ourselves.
Yeah.
So, again, this is not a professional thing. We highly suggest that we are not professionals.
It was it, was it Dad says all that we, life as we go and all that we learn. This is the whole learning part.
Not burn yourself.
Not burn yourself with the iron.
It hurts.
Yes.
Burn yourself with the iron.
Yeah. So this is the part that kind of takes the longest, and it's a little bit more on the boring side. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But it is showing people how to do the way that you do it, the way you were taught to do it. go. So there are all your hems pinned together.
Yes.
All right.
Mom's gonna bring you guys up.
I'm going to unplug the iron first so that I don't burn myself. Don't trip over the cords.
Easier said than done.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna bring everything down a little bit so that you can see what she's doing. You unplugged it. It's unplugged, or you stepped on the... Oops, too far, sorry. I was watching what Katie was doing. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
There's light. Here.
All right.
So,
now she's going to do pretty much the same thing that you did with the seam.
I wouldn't line it up at the 5/8 of an inch, otherwise you'd be getting just along that seam.
So what are you lining it up at for your hem?
I would line it up at 3/8 of an inch.
3/8? Okay.
It's like practically right down the middle of the seam, the hem. So we're going to go forward, backward.
Okay.
We're going to keep lining it up with
Good morning, Roxanne. You're joining Katie as she's showing everyone how to do seams and hems. So she's just hemmed the sides of her apron.
And the bottom.
And the bottom, and we put the seam in and sewed the two pieces together. And so you got down to the end where you've kind of folded the fabric over and it's a little harder to get through. So be careful that you don't break your needle. And now she's turning it because she's doing she did the side hem here and now she's doing the bottom hem. I mean, I guess you could stop, cut it, and then start again, but
I don't like doing that.
She doesn't like doing that because that's just more strings you have to cut off. Well, we're glad you caught us live too, Roxanne. So this one's going to be a little shorter because I think after she's done doing this, we're actually going to be done. And we'll show you step by step next week, you know,
Next week we're probably going to do gathering.
Gathering.
And sewing, like hemming round things.
Hemming round things. Okay,
I hate hemming round things.
Yes.
She
hates gathering too. That's usually my job.
Well, gathering can be okay, but I hate hemming round things.
Yeah. Here, I'll move this stuff this way.
It's so long.
Yeah. And we've got a lot of stuff kind of behind your machine, which like the computer and everything.
Well, the cat left.
Yeah, he left. He got tired of your poop.
I think he's scared of the sewing machine. Yeah.
Well, I would be too if that needle was coming down and my tail was swishing around it.
I think he's just scared of it in general, because I'll just like press on the foot and be like...
Roxanne says that she really likes the print. It'll be a very nice apron.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Now, we did say before that we made a mistake in cutting because the lines, instead of going like, here, see, like this, where they're lined up like this, we actually cut it and they actually go at an angle like this. Yeah, so that was a mistake that we made. But
it looks nice.
Yeah. Hey, trucking it up. He says we had a weird pic in the in our news feed, and it said it looked like we were sewing a cat. We did that on purpose.
We did.
We did. You were holding Walter by the sewing machine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, Caddy McFatty was sitting like smack in the middle of everything that we needed to do, and we just thought we'd incorporate him.
And he's gone now.
He's gone now. Yeah, he got tired of our poop in the loud sewing machine. said poor cat.
Okay, so.
All right, hold on. Let me move you back here and hold it. Yeah.
It is super long.
It's super long.
But it's finished. The edges are finished.
So bring it closer and show them like the edges here. So.
The edges.
So there is no raw edge along the.
Like there is on a seam.
Yeah.
Which you can make it so there's not a raw edge on the seam. But that requires a serger, and I don't have one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And I think sometimes with a serger, it makes it a little more difficult to get this seam flatter, because you can't iron it flat and then roll the seam up.
Well, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then never mind. I lied. So
Anyways, so I've got this corner here.
Yeah. So show them. Yeah. There's the corner where she just turned it.
Yeah. Yeah. One of them I accidentally went past, but this is the one that I turned it.
Yeah.
This is the one I went past on accidentally, but it's all right. It's the same color thread, and then the bottom and the side, the other side. And
you're kind of going fast. We can't see what you're doing.
Sorry.
So
we're gonna be next week. We're gonna be gathering this so that way it's not so ginormous.
So it actually looks like a skirt and not a table runner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's it, guys. That is our sewing lesson for today with Katie, and we didn't sew the cat into the apron, which is good.
Yes.
So.
And I'm pretty sure that when we're done with this apron, it's probably going to be on our website.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you don't want to sew one yourself,
go to our website, www.goinbattystore.com.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Okay. Well, we'll see everyone later.
As always, more updates as we go.
Bye, guys.
Bye.